Good morning. Welcome back to the homestead. Here's the garden. Things are getting taller, and today is going to be harvesting the peas. I got these shelling peas from these little shorty pea plants over here, and those still have immature ones on them because those are shelling peas, so they have to get nice and inflated to have a nice round pea inside. Over here, the magnolia snap peas are absolutely loaded with pods. Not to mention the nice salad greens and other vegetables at the base. So I expect to fill my little container here today, and that'll leave more for later. It'll stimulate the plant to grow more. These are pretty thrashed, but there's still some harvest. And I have pulled 1 pound of peas so far, so I grew some food. Yay. The sunflower and buttercup squash row are really doing excellent. I really like having the living pathway, and I've already started to do the thing where you chop and drop it for self-mulching. Happy to say the artichoke as well as these poblano pepper plants from the nursery are all doing pretty good. We have more of the second year onions blooming, and those like to attract pollinators. Don't know if there's any at this moment, but I saw some interesting wasps on there yesterday. We've got wildflowers, beautiful tall grasses, and alfalfa. And this row of free plants from the extension. I think there's 13 that took hold. This tomatillo even has some flowers on it already. Yep, so there's tomatillos and tomatoes, and I think a pepper or two. Onions are growing. I do not have high hopes for the garlic harvest, but that's going to get dug out today or tomorrow. There's like hardly any greens left standing, so I hope the bulbs underground are pretty good. There's 3 rows here hidden under the mulch. But the onions look great. And I have a compost corner for above ground composting. Yeah, I think we might have got some glyphosate. We got some curled leaves. We got some curled leaves on these bean plants. See that? But not all of them. And then there were broadleaf weeds in there. And there's a volunteer purslane, I'm happy to say. Anyways, those are climbing asparagus style beans. And then I had planted other beans heading both directions out, but I think the wild birds got those. So I just replanted yesterday with Blue Lake green beans. And I mulched with the chop and drop or older mulch. So it's definitely time to harvest some of these thick conservation sunflowers for animal treats. So I still have this area to work on. The sheep definitely knocked back the weeds, but there's still a lot to do. And I'm hardening off gently this time all of my tomato and pepper leggy seedlings that I had to do for the second go round after I murdered all of the first ones with Sun Scald. So these ones are going to do better. Right, guys? Right? All right, guys. This is going to take a hot minute. So blessed to have this chore of abundance. Have a beautiful day. Cheers and blessings.